You may be sick or injured. You may know you cannot keep working, but that does not automatically mean Social Security will approve your disability claim. And here's the part most people never learn. Social Security does not decide your case based on your diagnosis alone. It uses a 5-step test, and one weak link can lead to a denial. So in the next few minutes, I'll show you what Social Security is actually looking for and how to tell whether you may qualify. First, there are two main programs. SSDI is based on your work history. You generally need enough recent work credits from jobs where you paid Social Security taxes. SSI is needs-based. It may be available even if you have little or no work history, but it has strict income and resource limits. The financial rules are different, but for an adult disability claim, both programs use essentially the same medical test. Here is the core rule. You need a medically determinable physical or mental condition, or a combination of conditions that prevents substantial work and has lasted, or is expected to last at least 12 continuous months, or is expected to result in death. Social Security does not pay short-term or partial disability benefits. Now let's break down the 5 steps. Step 1, are you working at what Social Security calls substantial gainful activity, or SGA? In 2026, the general earnings guideline for a non-blind applicant is $1,690 per month. That number changes over time, and special rules can apply, so do not assume that working part-time automatically disqualifies you. Step 2, is your condition severe? That means it significantly limits basic work activities. Things like sitting, standing, walking, lifting, concentrating, remembering instructions, or interacting with other people. And Social Security must consider the combined effect of all your conditions, not just each diagnosis in isolation. Step 3, does your condition meet or medically equal one of Social Security's listed impairments? If the medical evidence satisfies a listing, Social Security can find you disabled at this step. But if you do not meet a listing, your case is not over. Many valid claims move on to steps 4 and 5. Before those steps, Social Security determines your residual functional capacity, or RFC. In plain English, despite your medical conditions, what can you still do reliably in a work setting day after day? Step 4, can you still perform your past relevant work? Under the current rule, Social Security generally looks at relevant work performed during the previous 5 years and compares that work's real physical and mental demands with your RFC. Step 5, if you cannot do your past work, can you adjust to other work? Now, Social Security considers your RFC along with your age, education, and work experience. If there are other jobs you can realistically perform, the claim may be denied. If you cannot adjust to other work, you may be found disabled. Here's the mistake I see people make. They focus on proving they have a medical condition, but they do not prove exactly how that condition limits their ability to work. Your medical records should document the diagnosis, treatment, test results, symptoms, and most importantly, your functional limitations. Gaps in treatment, inconsistent statements, and vague descriptions can damage an otherwise valid claim. If you are unable to work and you are unsure whether you qualify for SSDI or SSI, you do not have to guess your way through this process. Call MLF Legal at 214-357-1782 for a free case review. We help people apply for benefits, appeal denials, organize the medical evidence, and present the case the way Social Security evaluates it. And if this video helped you, save it and share it with someone who needs to understand the 5-step test.